The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Your book of life will buy you a mile except in my free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we die, you'll be another angel in heaven. But me, I'll be a fucking legend in hell. Your book of life will buy you a mile except in my free mind.
Do you have a hankering for horror knowledge?
We have such sights to show you.
Do you require raging retro reviews? Do you desire discussions with devastatingly dashing dorks? The Dorkening Podcast Network has nearly 30 shows to satisfy all of your nerdy, geeky, and dorky needs, from horror reviews and celebrity interviews.
Hi, I'm Adam Green, the director of the Hatchet films and the star of Holliston.
Hi, this is Dominic Pace, who played the bounty hunter Gecko from The Mandalorian.
Hi, I'm Mike Price. I'm a writer on The Simpsons. I co-created F is for Family.
Hi, guys. This is Dee Wallace from E.T. and Cujo.
Hi, my name is Kurando Mitsutake, director of Gun Woman and Karate Kill.
Hi, this is Samantha Newark, the voice of Jem and Jerrica from the original Jem and the Holograms cartoon series.
As well as nostalgic trips into the past, pop culture, the latest in entertainment news, and so much more, featuring a variety of shows and hosts that will simultaneously enrage, enlighten, and entertain you. Check out the Dorkening Podcast Network.
My mom says I'm cool.
Available on iTunes, Spotify, thedorkening.com, and wherever fine podcasts can be found.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
They ripped them out of the book to make it easier to read.
Oh. And we are now live for another episode of Still Toking With. It's going to be an awesome show. We're doing a bit of a roast today on these two gentlemen.
Oh.
Ben and Jeff, hello.
Oh, no, I thought we were roasting them.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Oh, I got the wrong notes.
No, you got the right notes. I'm just being an ass. Oh, by the way, this is 18 plus, so, you know, you don't have to hold your tongue.
I don't think Bill don't hold his tongue anyway.
No, he usually holds yours.
Not a chance.
So, who do we got here with us?
I don't know. Who do we got? We got a whole shitload of awesomeness up here.
Oh, totally.
If I go in order of who I'm seeing, the first guy we got here is Jay Moores. Jason, Jay, what do you prefer?
Thank you.
Right
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Right next to him, we got Bill Diamond. At least that's what I'm seeing.
Hey, guys.
And then next to him, we have Joe St.Pierre.
Hey, Joe. What up?
And that's all I'm going to say about those three schmucks.
That's all I'm going to say. And here we go.
We're actually not on before you, Jeff. Take my word for it.
Wow.
He comes out of the gates firing.
That's okay. I can do headstands.
Hey, that's 6 months of pent up aggression.
That would be the best look we've had in years. If you do a headstand, all we see is feet.
Why do you think we gave you a coffee cup with our asses on it?
And you notice that coffee cup is not in the studio. I think it fell. I think it broke. I think it fixed it.
Who'd you throw it at?
It fell against the ceiling.
There's a reason why you're not on Facebook.
That coffee cup is now floating in the Hudson somewhere.
Right out the window. The Hudson's right out there.
Right out the back porch, huh?
Nice.
If you wanted to follow me, I'll show you where the Hudson is.
Oh, welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Oh.
So you have episode 3 out, huh?
Yes. Yep.
Yep. Issue 3's
An
out.
awesome cover to our man in the other room.
Yes,
Thank
Jay. Jay did an awesome job on that cover. I love it.
Jay, it's great. The Ziffits even like their design. They really like that.
Oh, thank you. It was fun throwing them in there.
Yeah, because if you put these two guys on the cover, it wouldn't have sold. So that's fine.
Well, why do you think we had to do a re-release and dump the original cover from the premiere?
Guys,
Oh, my.
Your mug wound up on a cup?
Yeah, I don't mind ending up on a cup.
That ended up in the Hudson.
So your ceramic butt is like bobbing along down the river.
As Jeff says, he's got no blood. It just sank to the bottom.
So did the other guys happen to get any copies of the book?
Issue 3 now.
Did Jay get yours? Yep.
Jay, did you
Oh
get
wow,
yours?
that's weird.
Jay, did you get yours?
I got mine, and I don't need to tell you what I had to do to get it.
And Joe, did you get yours?
I did not, sir.
Leo,
think,
did you get yours?
I did.
You did. So Joe didn't get one.
No.
No, he wasn't involved in it.
He wasn't involved in it?
He's not
I can
involved right
see
now.
how that works, how you treat your
You have a guest on.
treat your
and
people.
You threw it right there. Well, I have somebody that has something to say to Jeff, and who's the other guy, Ben?
It's okay.
No, because, well, I'll let them handle that. Hey, just so you know, I didn't get my copy. What did Bill ask you guys for, especially you, Ben? He said, could we have a few copies? Can you count?
No.
No,
I
because we only got one. One copy. There's more than one Ziffit here. There's a whole fleet of us, and we got one. Jay, did you get any? You got one. Joe got none.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I got a rock.
Jeff, did you get one?
Yeah. Are you still gonna sign it?
No. And just so you know there, Benny boy, you can't count. Watch Sesame Street. It starts with 1. But if you go beyond that, you can't figure it out because we said a few. And a few is not 1.
I was waiting for a definitive number, Mr. Ziffit. I am sorry.
Well, we were hoping for at least 3, but he can't count past 1, so it doesn't matter.
All right, so I'll get 4 in the mail next week when they come in.
Yeah, that I want to see.
They will be at my house tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, sure. When they come to the studio, I'll believe you. Until then, over and out.
Would you like me to hand deliver it?
I was just gonna say, I'll hand deliver it and hit you upside the fucking head with it.
I'll be glad he's not giving you another mug.
You know what? Do me a favor. Don't come. Don't send the magazine. I don't have to see you then. Fine. I'll see you in episode 4. Bye. Bite me.
Okay then.
Yeah.
And there you have it. The Ziffits.
Good night, everybody.
We got one in the mail. One came. I opened up the package, and there's one inside. And I'm like, seriously? They cannot count? Honestly, we said a few. Of course, none of the crew got it here. So I'm like, hey, guys, when we see Benny Boy, we'll let him know that he does not know how to go past 1. So that's it. I'm blaming you because apparently you sent it, and I sent you a text, and we got 1. So if anyone out there orders this great comic book, Make sure you put 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you may get one.
Okay.
I blame the COVID-19.
There's 19 of that. You can't get past 1. You can't count the 19.
I picked him up at Jeff's house. It's his fault.
But you picked them up. Did you count how many you picked up?
You're not getting out of this, Ben.
No, I am not. I am totally getting screwed on this deal.
I think you picked up one.
Is that the one you sent me?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually took it out of my frame just to send it
Joe
to you.
didn't get one either. So apparently he didn't pick up his.
Where's my one there? Ran out of toilet paper at my groceries.
You'd have a better chance.
I need
getting
my
toilet
one.
paper than you do this
Well,
magazine.
actually, you need the Premiere because that's a different paper.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
Much softer. The Premiere is
Yes.
softer.
Yeah.
Well,
the glossy,
we'll
the
try it
glossy
out
will
if we ever
smudge.
get more copies.
Well, I have that one. I already used that one up.
We'll get you more copies, Bill. Like I said, they're coming in tomorrow. I'll get them out to you in a couple of weeks.
We'll see them on the. Yep, a couple of weeks. Do you know what a couple of weeks are? It's more than one, right?
Fuck this, I quit. I'm going home.
That's it. Just
wait a minute,
left.
hold on. No, he's going to pick on me like that. I'm changing his backdrop. I don't even want that there no more.
I'm amazed you got that one backdrop up.
It's because it's one.
One backdrop.
I believe the name of the show is Roast the Toking Dead, not Roast Ben.
Halfway there.
Well,
Hey, I
if
can join
everyone
in.
got a few copies, Ben, we could roast you more, and we could at least then talk to Jeff because we would be able to show it around a little bit. But one copy doesn't help.
Well, I figured I'd send you one, and you would give it to your most valued employee.
That would be him.
It would be the Ziffit.
And apparently he's complaining. You noticed?
I saw that.
Yeah.
I figured.
Fuck him.
All right. Go right ahead. You guys on the other side, you can say whatever you want about Jeff and Ben. You're only going to get one answer, so don't worry about it.
Just one.
Are we going to do a live action reenactment of issue 3? Right
A
here
lot.
on the spot?
I
Ben and
don't
Jeff,
think
you
I'm
play.
more than one copy, so I couldn't.
I just want to watch it.
That's because it's because he's busy working. He's like anything to take the pressure off. So, for you folks joining in, this is part of our comic family that we get to associate with at some of these events, and this is pretty much how it goes at the event, just like this.
Oh yeah, it's just like
the only
last time I saw
only
you guys.
difference between this and an event is Bill is actually here. Usually we have to chase him around the event.
Usually. And that's because you're coming.
Right?
He sees you guys coming.
Oh yeah, he sees us coming and he takes off the other way, and his right hand man John will go, no, he ain't here right now.
Nice.
John and Jim say aye. So
hello to both of them. Hello to the whole Diamond crew.
they all say hi.
Yeah.
So are you having fun with the one copy you sent me?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes, I have one copy too.
Give us a summary of what happens in issue 3. I only have issue 1.
Well, there's face parts, there's toilet paper, and there's tires.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's zombies, and there's death.
I gotta have this book.
And there's weed.
And a leaf blower, yes.
And a leaf blower. And a car crash.
Yes.
And a great cover.
And a great cover.
Because I was able to get butt doubles for all of you guys,
Lucky for you.
I just like Piper's ass crack. That's my favorite part of the cover.
Piper's ass crack is the favorite part of the cover.
Nice.
Yep.
What can I tell you, Jeff? You know,
You could do a special edition scratch and sniff cover if you really wanted to.
you notice that whenever they're walking, Jeff's always in the rear anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's because I'm Sir Gimps-a-lot.
Depends on martini count that night.
And Leo, why do you do this with these guys?
Well, might as well roast on Leo too.
Yeah, go for it. No, I have fun with them. You know, it's I enjoy putting this stuff together. What's that?
I had fun with them too. They're on the dartboard on the other side of the office. I only have one picture of each of them because that's all I can get.
I'm trying to use my dorky powers for good, so it's I don't know how good that's doing.
With them, you have to have a hell of powers.
Oh my!
I just want to remind everybody, if you're want to learn more about our awesome guests, check the show notes down below or up above. I got a bunch of information depending on where you're watching or listening to us, and all their websites, their social media, everything, and just some awesome people tonight. And we got a bunch of people watching, so don't be sure.
If you got any shit you want to say, just put it in the comments.
Yeah, there we go.
He'll use his announcer voice.
He'll raise his hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I won't see that.
He's in school. He raises his hand. Usually, I pick it up and I'm like, okay, wait, hold on, Leo, go ahead. But one thing I do want to say is that we came into this industry like 2.5 years ago, and we've been extremely blessed to be able to associate and work with some really, really great people in this industry.
Unfortunately, none of them could make it today, but you got us over here instead.
That's because they couldn't get a copy. And if they got one, they haven't got through it yet, so apparently.
Hey, Bill, I'll sell you mine. You want to buy my copy?
Send it to Joe. Joe needs to see it.
Yeah, I want to read it.
You keep that shit up, Bill. I'm going to staple the fucking thing shut when I send it to you.
Aren't you supposed to do that when you send it?
Staple it shut?
Oh, my.
Open up on its way?
How dare you treat a comic like that?
Anyway.
Ben, you were speaking. Go back to that.
Speaking about what? Oh, because I was being nice? But yeah, we had like I said, we've had an opportunity to work with some really great people, meet some really, really great people in this industry. 3 of which were able to join us tonight. Unfortunately, a couple others had prior engagements and couldn't make it, which is okay. We'll deal with them separately.
The interior artist for issue 2.
Well, you've been doing so fucking good introducing everybody. Go nuts.
I have nuts.
Well, yeah, squirrel nuts.
Bling.
It just got really quiet.
It
was like, wait a minute, huh?
Yes, and they sound just like that. Well, Steve is still going to try and pop in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Lavigne did the cover of issue 2.
Oh, yeah, Steve. He's a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was looking forward to coming on tonight so he could talk over you, he said.
Yes, he wanted to talk over Bill specifically.
Well, apparently he'll get one chance.
Oh, I'm not going to live that one down.
Bill's on fire.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of glad there's no events coming up that I have to worry about.
There
might be one.
There'll be one that you'll wind up at. We'll be there.
Oh, my word.
So, Bill, you're out. I mean, you've been doing the Yankees thing, right?
Well, the Yankees aren't doing anything right now.
Well, yeah, but weren't you doing like the photo shit and all that kind of crap?
Well, right before everything closed down, we just finished spring training videos in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
So all that was done when I got back anyway. So
what are you doing? So what are you doing these days? Just sitting in your shop, sticking your hand up puppets?
Actually, we're working on Monster TV. We've just built a whole series of miniature models, full-scale models that are down in the shop. And then on Friday, we will start shooting those miniatures. Miniatures meaning that they're 18 feet high, 25 feet long, and 30 feet wide.
That ain't a miniature.
I can walk the camera down there for you to see them yourself. So that's what we're filming, and then we're also doing a whole series of puppets of Stevie Wonder, Lionel Richie, Ray Charles, and Tina Turner for Vegas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow, great.
Very cool.
So those are the things we work on. Outside of that and Land of the Moonshins, we're kind of working on all the internal projects, the new Monster TV book, and we're working on all that stuff that we haven't been able to get to when we were running around all over the place. So now we have the time to do it because there's nothing else going on.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Get some work done. Is there a way we could see any of that? Will you scroll bring your camera over there?
Easily.
Yeah, I can see it.
Walking through our office. This is the office.
The famous Bill Diamond showing us his office.
Let's see. Well, this is. Can you see the background?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. There's only two there. That's more than one, Ben.
Yeah, but I heard.
Now, but you can't count that.
I can count to 3 because I'm the one that made a post on our page about congratulating you for your third one.
Do you see the puppet workshop behind me?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Awesome.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Okay. I'll bring it down there. This is actually, say hello to Big Bird.
Did you steal Big Bird, Bill?
No, we built that one. This is one of the monsters. Here's one being worked on.
Nice.
There's a gremlin back in the bag back there. And we'll work into, let me shut off this is the scenic shop. Look at this. Only on Ben's show you can get that.
I know. This is great.
You notice I didn't
This is
say
better than a friggin' roast.
You notice I didn't say Jeff.
Yeah, I heard that.
So this is the scenic shop, and let's see. Here is the miniatures as you come around. See them all?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's not miniature, though.
So there's the castle way up in the background.
Wow, fabulous.
That's awesome.
I want to give you kudos, Bill. You just by walking through your studio and stuff, you got Joe to stop working for a minute.
I know.
Eye contact. Look, eye contact.
Eye contact. Watch out.
Go up this long road.
Bill's not looking at me.
Hard to see it. Go up this long road all the way up to the castle.
Fantastic.
You know, or you go to the front gate.
And what's that for? That's for monsters?
This is the opening miniatures for Monster TV.
Fabulous.
They'll all be shot down in the studio now. I don't know. It's pretty dark right now, but you see this end of the building? That's all the way down there. It's the TV studio.
Yeah, go down there. Let's see.
He'd have to get in the car.
It took a little while.
Yeah, it's a long walk.
When's the next train to the other side of your studio?
So this is how you get me to give you a tour, huh?
Well, no, I mean
one tour though.
Yes, one tour, you know, as opposed to the 2 that we've had. This is 3.
Wow, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of
stuff. What are you walking past? Cars?
I'm walking past a whole bunch of scenery that belongs to different shows like Queen, Les Mis. This is Wicked over here.
No kidding. I saw Wicked. You did the sets for Wicked?
Elements for Wicked here.
No kidding.
And this is the Land of the Moonshins set. Let's see if we can get some lights on over here. Let's see. I can kick the lighting board up. Get at least one light up. You can take a look.
Well, Bill's getting the lights on. I'm just going to shout out real quick. Everybody that's watching us live right now, you're getting a real treat. I will tell you that.
Well, I'll say, yeah.
Not everybody gets to see Bill Diamond Production Studios.
Yeah, Bill's never invited me to his studio.
Well, he only invited us because he wanted us to bring him comics.
You know, I was knocking on his door for like a half hour, never
Well,
answered.
actually, if you actually do, I will get more than one comic, I bet.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I will hand deliver 10.
This is the sound stage. The cameras are, I can't put all the lights on for you, but the cameras are right here. This stage here, can you see it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Sure. This will be pulled out tomorrow, and the castle from the other side of the building will come on, and it'll be put into place, and we'll light it tomorrow, and it'll be filmed on Friday. And then I'll take you over to what we call Full Moon News, which is Uncle Henry's part of the show. That's, you saw him in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going down to the two other sound stages. And let's see if we can get some lights on. This is what we call the Full Moon News set. It's still under construction. It's a mausoleum, and there's the anchor desk right there.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Let's see if we can kick a light on here.
And where will we be able to find Full Moon?
You'll be able to see this on Facebook. There's only one up, but can you see that a little better?
Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this will be starting to be filmed next week. On the back walls, there's actually 3 sets. You have the whole Uncle Henry does the news there. The Ziffits are in the background, and all on the stones on here, there's actually real names and dates of people that have.
There's Ben's name.
Hall, Bright Drive, Bela Lugosi. Okay.
Bella.
Price, Lon Chaney.
Nice.
So there you go. That's this sound stage. It's the front of the mausoleum. It slides over this way. Great. And then this is our green screen sets over here.
Great.
I don't know how much of it you can see, but hopefully that helps. And then we walk through this part of the studios, and it goes back to the main stage where Monsters and Moonshins is shot. And
now you all know how Bill stays in such great shape.
Yeah, right.
We got bikes. We drive back. I'll walk backwards, but we ride bikes back and forth this whole way. This is over 600 feet long.
Yeah. You'd run a marathon in that studio.
Who you kidding? He's got a car in there somewhere. He's got his motorcycle in there. Oh, yeah.
There's no forklift, so we're going to do our forklift, move everything. Forklift here.
Nice.
And then our Disney castle is here. The Yankee sets are right here.
And what did you do for the Yankees?
Well, we built all these things for the Yankees. There's a car back there. There's a T-Rex over here.
Fantastic.
1928 car back there.
Nice.
And then we built these things for the Yankees. Here's a Yankee logo that we built. Big NY logo for the Yankees. See?
Now you just won your 3rd Emmy for Buzz in the Bronx, correct?
Buzz in the Bronx. And then this is Sleepy Hollow. This is our prop shops. There's another Yankee logo we built. It's kind of hard to see all the props back there. The Yankee stuff is over in that corner. And then all the roadshow stuff lines up over here. That goes out to the cons. Audrey, too, from Little Shop. And
there's Audrey. Yep.
Back to the scenic shop. And we got Shrek's Dragon up top. You can see it. See her?
Yeah, much better. Yeah,
there you go.
Angle. There you go.
Yeah.
Great.
And this is, I'll do a pan. This is our scenic shop, right? Back here. This is where everything's built for all the shows. It goes right into the puppet workshop, where we'll head back up to my office. We got Frankenstein being built, creatures built.
Where do you keep all the raw materials? Did we pass all that stuff before?
Oh yeah, there's 90,000 square feet on 10 acres. Up the stairs, you give you my office. Didn't realize I was doing a tour. There's the Grinch. This is my office and conference room, and my power is getting close. Let me show you guys the river. And there's the Hudson on our back porch on our land.
Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's just an amazing place. An amazing place.
Fabulous.
Great. Well, my phone just said I have 15%, so I may have to jump off and jump back in, guys.
That's what
That
she
was
said.
a treat. That was nice.
And this is my office.
I went to work there.
Yeah.
Helps everybody.
Yeah, just you don't actually get the feel for all the incredible nostalgia. Was that
Sure? Oh, there's a history there.
The history that is in Bill's office. I mean, he's worked with some amazing people. I mean, yeah. Thank you for the tour again.
Oh, you're welcome. Let me jump off for a second and see if I find a plug for this phone. All right,
Leo, you want to go to commercial ad?
Yeah, let me do that. And
all right, Bill, you're all set. Go ahead.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, he's not gonna jump off. He's just gonna walk away from the camera.
Yay.
I gotta find a plug for it. I don't know where there is.
Well, that makes me happy now. I don't need to reset the cameras in a flash. We will stop for a second for a commercial, though, because this fine show, along with others on the Dorkening Podcast Network, is brought to you by Deadly Grounds Coffee, the most amazing coffee you'll ever have, and they help support some of the production costs that I have here. And they're a local roaster out of Connecticut. Now more than ever, we need to support local artists and businesses. And they roast right here in Connecticut. And literally the most amazing coffee you'll ever have. Here's a zombie talking about coffee.
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. We have very active lifestyles. It's not all wandering the countryside aimlessly or scaring passing motorists. And we all love a good cup of joe. And there's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds Coffee is my guilty pleasure. Bold, robust, delicious. It's coffee that can wake the dead. With over a dozen different roasts and flavors, Deadly Grounds can satisfy the most finicky of coffee addicts. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds Coffee. Coffee to die for, and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
There we go. We are back, and if you want to learn more about Deadly Grounds Coffee, hit the show notes down below or up above, depending on where you're watching or listening to us, and they'll ship to you, which is great. Nowadays, we have everything shipped because the world is we're in the apocalypse, as they say.
Let's hear it.
Right?
Yep.
So,
Well,
Bill,
so, Joe, tell us what you're working on there.
What am I working on?
What are
I'm
you
working
working
on the third volume for the Fabian Cousteau Expedition series, published by Simon & Schuster. Here's the second volume, which just came out in March.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that one yet either. We'll have to do a trade.
You haven't got we'll do a trade
Yeah.
for issue 3. So this is a page for volume 3. I'm on page 64. And I wanted to show you another project that's coming up. I'm very excited about it. It's about zombies. It's a zombie story. And it's about these guys that love weed. And I created it myself. It was completely out of my brain, just fresh. Just woke up one morning. And here's the cover for the first issue. It comes out in June. It's called The Smoking Dead. What do you think? Completely original.
Love it.
Like I said, woke up one morning and I was like, "Oh, this would sell millions of dollars." So,
that's
what
a
do you
cool
guys
looking
think?
logo,
You like it?
too.
I would love to do the cover for your third issue, Joe.
The third issue?
Yeah, I'll do the
book
cover
for the third issue. What do you think?
Okay, excellent.
Okay. I'm thinking something where the main character is from behind, like show the.
That's my specialty.
Okay, great. You're
I'm
the
an ass artist.
Oh man!
Wow. All right, I'm gonna have to order another one of those ass hats so I can send it to you, Joe.
No problem.
Means I can draw heads too? What?
No, stick with the asses, Jay.
So for our viewers, Joe St.Pierre did the variant cover for issue #1 for us, but he also did all the #1 selling Spider-Man covers. Is that true?
Well, I did the most #1 issues featuring Spider-Man or his cast.
Nice.
It is pretty good. When I was a regular at Marvel.
Oh, you missed it, Bill.
Huh?
You missed it, Bill. Joe, you're gonna have to show him your next featured thing you're doing.
Oh yeah, Bill, I came up with this awesome idea not too long ago. So I've been working on it in secret for quite a while now. I woke up one morning out of a deep sleep. I was just inspired. I had this awesome idea. It's about zombies who invade the world and these two heroes that like to smoke weed. So here it is. This is the cover to the first issue. Comes out in June. Can you see it, Bill?
Move it to the left a little bit.
It's called The Smoking Dead.
Smoking Dead.
Yeah.
$80 is very reasonable.
It'll work
bucks.
if you
yeah,
bump
right.
it.
It's a very reasonable
Yeah.
price for it's a 5-page comic. So I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a huge hit. So next time I see you at the show, I'll have copies. I'll give you more than one.
More than one. And you know what?
So
If
get
you
ready,
bump
folks,
off
for the
Ben,
Smoking Dead.
if you bump off Ben for me, that would work.
You mean in the comic or in real life?
In both.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
That can
moving
be
down to
arranged.
my truck because it's the only place I have a charger. So I will. You guys can talk. I'm moving across the
So
studio.
if I end up missing folks,
Hudson.
I'm in the Hudson
River.
somewhere.
Well, as we
The
learned,
ceramic cup.
Bill,
like every
I'll
other
even bring 'em out.
that's where you wind up.
well, as
I'll
we
even
learned
bring
from
them out to you.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Good, Leo.
No, I was just gonna do a smart ass remark. As we learned from Tiger King, you can order a hit for $2,000.
Or 10 books.
10 bucks.
10 books. He's putting the hit on him.
Give me
He
10
friggin'
cops.
books.
Give me 10 comps of issue 4. Done deal.
Oh man.
Brutal.
Yeah.
You don't have to reset your cameras. I'm moving to my truck. I was going to leave soon anyway. So I can move to my truck. How about this is called putting a show on the road?
There it is.
I bet you that you've never done a Zoom like this where the guy's actually walking out of the studio.
I'm surprised you're actually walking out of the studio. It's not even 8 o'clock.
Well, I have a puppy that I have to take care of.
Oh.
No, my little Yorkie is. I always get back here around 7 something.
What did you say? A Yorkie?
Yeah, I have a
That's a Yorkie.
Those aren't dogs.
The monster creator, Bill Diamond, has a Yorkie.
It's a Yorkie. I have Yorkie and creepy kits.
See, my mom had a Yorkie when we were growing up, and he was a monster. He was a
Well,
monster.
Yeah, his name is Loki, and he is gonna be a year old in a couple of days. So he's definitely. I should get my power back shortly. Out in the wilderness. How about that?
Nice.
See, this is right behind me. When you look over here, this is Diamond Lagoon.
Is it in the shape of a diamond?
It is. It's our filming a lagoon, and we send all. This is where all the monsters come in that are waterlogged,
Great.
and we just bring them in on the dock over there. You can hear all the monsters crawling around.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys cleaned that place right up.
You like that, huh?
That looks really, really nice.
I had the grounds guys here today.
How long you been at that location, Bill?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there goes Bill.
I think he froze.
You're never gonna know, Joe.
He's gonna have to plug the phone in and stand back outside the truck. Go ahead, Leo.
Yeah. So we talked about what Joe's working on. What about Jay? What do you got going on?
Well, I was just 2 weeks ago deemed non-essential. So I've had my first couple weeks of full-time artistry. So I was able to I just finished issue 8 of my comic series, Autumn Gray. Meanwhile, I'm churning out.
You're non-essential to your own comic book.
I'm essential to my comic.
Oh, okay.
But I can stay 6 feet away from it, so we're okay. Really long pencils.
I can't fit that on my screen. You got to work in Bill's studio for that.
Right. Ride the bike while drawing.
Right.
And so you're on issue 8.
Yes.
So I didn't get anything past issue 3.
Yep, I am officially.
You guys are all slow on the draw. I need my reading material.
You don't read. All you do is
steals
draw
ideas
and work.
and charge $80 for him. He's going to make a comic now called Autumn Light Black.
That's what I'm working on. I was going to say I'm working on that, and that's my next. That's my next thing.
That's your next big thing.
Yeah, it's going to be the Autumn Dead next.
Or something.
Oh, it's a crossover.
Right.
All you need is a verb in the dead, and you get a lawsuit from Robert Kirkman, right, guys?
I'm going to give Leo kudos because I'm watching us here, but I'm also watching the live feed. And when Bill lost his feed, it fucked up the cameras totally.
Nice.
And Leo is scurrying.
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
And that's why we do a live show, folks. Because we could pre-record this, and Leo could have fixed that, and it could have been edited, and everything would have been fucking pretty, but that's just not how life is.
It's too much work to make you look good.
That's right. That's right. Well, that's why
Why bother?
It's your backdrops, your fancy backdrops.
That's why I put the Bill Diamond Ziffit panel behind me for tonight. At least somebody would look at me. They'd see the backdrop, and they'd see the diamond up in the corner over here somewhere.
Oh, I do see that. Yeah.
You know, right there. Oh, look at that. I'm learning, Leo. It's backwards and upside down, but I'm learning.
Just think, in 6 or 7 years, this will be a great, entertaining show, you know?
Right?
Invite the kids.
Won't be able to get Joe on, though, because his Smoking Dead is going to take off. So
I know.
Yes.
Forget it. I mean, this is the last time you'll see
Well,
me.
it's kind of funny. I wanted to watch a movie this afternoon, and as I was scrolling through them on Tubi, I came across a movie called The Burning Dead.
Oh, there's a lot of adjective dead.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Of course.
Yeah, they're just not trademarked.
Apparently, that's the fucking problem.
Yeah, they're not trademarked.
Yeah, it was about zombies that came out of a volcano.
I don't know.
You don't know any zombies that came out of a volcano, Joe?
That sounds a little too close to Smoking Dead, is what I was thinking.
Smoldering Dead.
My guys come out of a volcano. I forgot to mention that. So I'm going to have to call my lawyer today. I'm going to chase down a movie that was made 20 years ago.
What's that?
Actually, 2015.
Hello, Joe?
Oh, 2015? Okay.
Yeah.
This is your lawyer on the phone, Joe?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
how'd you get this number?
Here. Yeah.
Verb plus dead equals lawsuit. Let that be a lesson to you guys.
Verb plus dead. Yeah, basically.
That's right.
I think we should make a Mad Lib called the Verb Dead.
Right. Yeah, I had
So I guess-
something else. I had something
I
else
guess
going
the
on.
Poking Dead is out.
Poking Dead. That was my second choice, but it's a little close.
Oh my god.
What were you gonna say, Jeff?
I have no idea.
I really don't know.
I'm keeping an eye on to see when Bill comes back, because we'll need to add him back into the room.
You have like a filler image you could put on the screen for him.
Ben's got one behind him.
Right? Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, there it is.
Will we see his hand in the lagoon, like coming out of the water next time it's used?
Yeah,
drove his truck
holding
right
the coffee
in.
cup.
Odds are he probably might not be back by show end. If he lost feed when he got in his truck, then he's going to be driving home.
Sure.
Well, no, because I know how Bill works. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm done. Fuck it.
No, he actually just sent me a message.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'm done. Fuck it.
You get one.
He said I wanted to change locations in the camera, so if I can change locations of where I was, I'll jump back on.
He's jockeying for the top left.
That's my spot, damn it.
Wow.
He's a trip. Oh my God, he's a trip.
So, but Jay, you're in construction. I thought that was essential.
The job I was working at became non-essential.
Oh,
so
okay.
I ended up
the site, yeah.
Supposed to go back in June, 1st of June.
Well, be thankful you got to last until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was deemed non-essential the end of February.
1992.
Yeah. Pretty much. Where's your wife? That's it. I'm sending your wife a message.
Go ahead.
Lock him in his office.
I'm not locked in right now, but can't you see because the door's still open back there?
Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it through the backdrop. It looks good.
Wow.
So all 100 copies gone, just like that, huh?
Yeah, a week and a half. I actually have 4 copies left, but they were, mine, Jeff's, and 2 other people that were
not Joe's
sponsors. That were sponsors that actually helped pay for the comic. They actually helped us pay you to draw the cover.
Yeah, those are the first ones we have to get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why Bill only got 1.
Well, yeah, I only had 1 left. I was like, should I just wait? Jeff's like, well, just send him the 1 for now. I'm like, oh, I'm going to catch hell for this.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yep. And it was my name that was on the package, so yep. Jeff knew that. Secretly, he was laughing.
Yeah, but Bill's actually right, because you can't count past 1. Because when you send me shit that I have to edit, it's 1 fucking sentence. You can't do 2.
No, it's 1 sentence on 7 pages.
What a great topic to start. How do you guys divide up the chores, like the responsibilities for producing this book? That's a little too close to my series.
We've known each other for a long time, and basically
the story gets bounced off between both of us.
It just works.
It's the 2 of you, like either on the phone or on FaceTime or at a bar, and you're like, what if we did this?
All the above.
Right. It's all chit chat, talk. Some things stick, some don't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. A lot of times it's the rides to the con.
Do you have like an overall story arc? Like do you see like a 6-issue story and you kind of write the installments, or do you just kind of let's just do the first issue and see what happens and then riff off that?
When it was written, it's written up to about issue 7, Ben.
Yeah, 6 point. It's like 6.5.
6 and 1. Yeah.
Okay. 6 point and something.
Yeah. So it's written up that far, and I mean, obviously, the writing was continuing as issue 1 was being produced. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Kind of a thing. So, and then what Ben does is he rough writes it all, types it up, and sends it to me in a Word doc. The first one was all capital letters.
It was very serious.
no
You
periods,
felt like
no.
he was yelling at you the
You know,
entire time, or
right.
he was just so excited about
Well, no
writing his
punctuation.
first story.
Yeah, no punctuation, no quotes, no nothing. And then I take what he sends me and I edit it down to novel form in the book form.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you kind of
And then-
break it down like panel 1.
No, not yet.
No, this is all
they're still in novel
written.
form.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is written
in
in
chapters.
novels.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
get
really?
written in chapters.
Okay.
And then from the chapters, the two of us will pull out
The
the actual storyboard for the comic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we can tell the story in the comic shorter by having the chapters. You know what I'm saying? So we release what we do is on our Facebook page in the notes section, we actually release a chapter every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So people
go
can
in
follow
there,
along in the
yeah.
novel.
Yeah, you can read the entire 20 chapters up to date right on Facebook.
Yep.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, right in the notes section.
In script form.
No,
why would you want to do that?
In novel
Why would you
form.
want to do that?
Novel.
Why would you want to do that?
Because they've already been
Play the
released in the
story.
comic.
Well, because nobody reads the fucking things anyway.
So it's just extra content that nobody reads.
So basically what you see in the notes section is already been released in storyboard form for the comics, but it's also been put into book form. So we have book 1 part 1 that's out right now, which is issue 1. Book 1 part 2 will be issues 2 and 3.
Well, it's all put together. It's all ready to go to print.
Yeah, it's all ready to go to print. We just haven't sent it to print yet because most
There's no
of
way
that
to go.
Yeah, most of that gets taken out, taken care of when we go to events. We sell those at events. So the only thing you can read right now is what we've already published, more or less.
So you can't get ahead of the story.
No,
Okay.
actually, Jeff doesn't even read ahead in the story. I have.
No, I don't.
No
I
kidding.
think I think I have about 36 pages past where we are right now, all written. He has some of that, but he refuses to read past what I sent him.
This is fascinating. Why is that, Jeff? Why?
Well,
Why won't you
because-
read your own goddamn comic book?
Well, no, the thing is that because I don't read ahead because I want to edit as I go, and I don't want to know what's happening further down the road as I'm editing what's going on right now, because it may affect my editing.
Oh, really?
That's how I view it. That's that's just how I do it. Besides, I like to be surprised.
and then he'll call me up and at like 8:00 at night after a martini and his dinner, and they'll be, dude, this is a great idea. We should do this. And I'll go, well, yeah, you told me that like a week ago, and I already wrote it into the story. And he'll go, oh, well, what about that? And I'm like, that works too. So I mean, that's really how we write is. No matter where we are, if we're on the phone chatting or, at the lake in Maine or on our way to a con, well, wish we were, but that's how the interaction is. We'll bounce these ideas back and forth off each other. I'll jot them down on, a napkin or a piece of paper. I used to use toilet paper, but that's a commodity now.
Yeah, totally.
So, and then when we get back or to the hotel or whatever, it all starts going into the rough form in the notebook. And then,
so Jeff, when you actually, sorry to interrupt, when you actually get a script or a text, and you read it for the first time, you're familiar with some of the ideas that you were batting around before.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. And you see how Ben kind of interpreted what you were talking about.
Right, and I
That's
make
kinda
changes.
cool.
I do make changes. You know what I mean? And be like, well, this doesn't sound right, and I'll change it. You know what I mean? And then I send him the finished chapter back so that he can read it. You know what I mean? In case he wants something to be a little bit different. Which just generally doesn't happen.
Sure.
Because I don't think he reads the shit.
No, I read it. Well, it's funny.
It's like you changed my shit. I'm not working on this.
I'm going to ask both of you. I'm going to ask both of you the same question, but I'm going to start with Jay. So, being an artist, and now you do the artwork, you do the storyboard, you do a lot of you do all the work for your books, correct?
Yeah, everything.
Do you read your own books when you're done?
Yes, actually, before I start another issue, I'll go back and sit down and read through the issues beforehand, because there's so many things that I thought of doing that I lose track of what I've actually done versus, what I've thought about doing. So every once in a while, I sit down and try to read it like somebody who doesn't know anything about the story yet.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You got to try to look at it from the outside.
What were you going to say, Jeff?
Kind of like bad sex.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, remember he just learned how to ski.
I know.
That's right.
He just told us today.
So what about
no
you,
longer
Joe?
a virgin.
I mean, you've got a lot of stuff. I mean, you've got Zodiax. You've got this endeavor with Cousteau. Do you go back and read the previous issues or the previous books before continuing?
Oh, when I'm working on my own thing, yeah, I have to. It's more for review, but I've always kind of looked at what I've done in the past, because from day one I've been about improving, about getting better. So it's like I'll try and pull, if I'm writing and drawing, I'll try to pull out 4 good lines from my previous work, or 4 or 5 good drawings, and kind of try to settle my brain into go in that direction on the next story, that kind of thing.
Nice.
But I've been drawing since I was a kid. Like, here's one right here. Can you see this? I don't know if this works, but
oh yeah, yep.
Super Goof.
This is Super Goof. This was I did this last week. No, I actually did this when I was 10 years old. So this is one of my 10-year-old comics. I've kind of been doing it since at such a young age that writing and drawing are kind of interchangeable in my brain. Like, when I write stories, I see pictures. When I'm drawing, if you look at any of the pages that I've drawn of my own stuff, I'm writing dialogue. So, when my brain is on automatic pilot and I know how to, all the pages are broken down, the drawings are done, my brain kind of hits autopilot and I start writing while I'm drawing. So ever since I was a kid, I've been doing this. So they kind of go back and forth for me. That's why I think I'm best suited for comics, because comics are pictures with words, as opposed to like storyboards. I've done storyboards for TV and animation and stuff like that. And I think I'm best suited for, images plus words equals story.
Nice.
Sorry,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I kind of operate the same way. When I'm writing, I can see the pictures in my head.
Yeah.
My problem is I can't draw a fucking stick figure.
Right. So what we have to storyboard it well enough to get enough detail to the artist, so that they know basically what the scene is supposed to be. But we want to give the artist their own expression.
Right.
Do it the way you see it needs to be done, but certain things have to be like this.
Right. When you use the term storyboards, are you talking about describing specific things in text, or are you talking about you do sketches?
No, what we do
is panel.
No, what we do is it'd be like, okay, page 1, panel 1.
Right.
Description of the scene in text.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
If you're on top of the roof looking down, it's camera view looking down. That's how it needs to be drawn. And then we do the bubbles.
Right.
Just the text.
How do you write what's in each bubble?
We write what's in each one.
Okay. Technically,
You know what I
that's
mean?
not storyboarding, but I'm just trying to understand what your term is.
It's text storyboarding.
Right. That's a detailed script. That's what I would call a detailed script, like what Alan Moore does with The Watchmen and stuff like that.
Well, see, to me, a screen, a script is more for like a movie script. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? I look at it as a storyboard because it's the story of panel 1, story of panel 2.
You're describing all the elements in each panel that need to be drawn.
Right.
Okay.
That was a great camera shot, Leo, by the way.
What's that?
Usually you get me with a puff of smoke coming out. Now this time it was the glass.
Oh.
I just looked over to the live feed. I'm like drinking out of my cup. Oh, hi guys.
But Joe, because we've never been really in the comic world, we don't have a preset as far as how things should be done.
Yeah, there's no rules.
You know what I mean? Right. We just fly by the seat of our pants.
Even with working pros, there should be no strict rules. I mean, there's certain basics that helps, there are certain basics you should know to help tell a story. Like we read left to right, right? So you read pictures left to right. And when a person is talking, they're usually in the panel, and the balloons are above the person who's talking. You know,
It's
there's
got to
certain
read
basics.
properly, right.
But beyond that, I mean, you can really do whatever you want. And I encourage everybody to give comics a try.
Now, I used to storyboard and call it cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, until we got the artist that did issue 3.
Right.
And he was emphatic that it can't be called a cell, it's a panel.
Right. Well, again, it's like...
And that's just me learning, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. But, and for me, the term storyboard doesn't describe what you're doing. But it doesn't really matter. You're still... You're describing elements for the artist that need to go into each panel. So, the terms are just terms. Right. And as long as everybody's on the same page, what the terms mean, you know, that's all that really counts.
So we have a question from Kim Lewiso, is asking Joe, what are you drawing right now?
Oh, she came in late.
No, she's been in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm drawing my latest project. While I'm talking to you guys, I was freaking inspired. I got this great idea. It's about these zombies, and they like weed. They like weed so bad, but there's a lot of bodies of water around, so they can't make it across the lagoon. So here we go. Let's see. Can you see this? It's my new series. It's called The Choking Dead. I think this one is I think this is going to be big, guys. So
I don't know, man.
Say goodbye to me after this show. I'm charging $100. Charging $100 for each one. It's just the cover. I'm not even going to do a
So the choking
anything.
The Choking Dead, is that a spin-off of the successful Smoking Dead?
Yes, and a more successful one. It's like Laverne and Shirley was bigger than whatever show Laverne and Shirley spun off.
Happy Days. Laverne and Shirley was off Happy Days, yeah.
I don't know, Jeff. We're going to have to get a contract drawn up and sent over to Mr. St.Pierre about
Smoking Dead and the spin-off, Choking Dead.
The choking, you know. We'll give him 12 different ing deads that he can draw pictures to, and we will put a compilation book together, and we will split the money.
All right,
we'll call it the blank ing dead.
Right?
That's right. I do Mad Lib's Dead project.
Sounds like a sketch-off challenge.
Right? Oh my god!
This one's going for $100 right now on eBay. I'm putting it up on eBay.
So with all the, I just want to ask real quick, with all the cancellations of events and things that where a lot of people like ourselves, you guys, Bill makes money anyways, but that's like a substantial amount of income. How are you guys getting through right now?
Oh yeah.
Are you working or?
I'm screwed.
I'm doing okay. I had a pretty big backlog of work for some different publishers and stuff. So now I'm just getting it all done. I'll be screwed later this year, but for now I'm good.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the reason I ask is this is, you know, we kind of touched on this already once. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Jeff and I are doing another type of a show other than this show here. And what it is I don't want to get into the names and details yet. It's going to premiere this Sunday, but we're going to be featuring different types of artists and creators and things like that on the show, and giving them an opportunity to talk about themselves, maybe sketch something live for people, highlight their work, kind of spotlight them, and hopefully try to push sales to artists and creators.
For buying prints and books and stuff like that.
So I'm just throwing that out there. If it's something that either one of you are interested in partaking in, just shoot us a message after the show, and we'll figure you guys in somewhere.
Is that kind of like what we're doing here? Like everybody?
No, because it would be more specific where you might be live drawing a Venom print.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not that you're going to finish it in a 1 hour show, but the audience would have an opportunity to connect to your website, purchase some of the artwork, the prints that you already have available.
Oh, puppy.
You can, show them on the screen and do all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then we put your link down and try and promote prints for you. You know what I mean?
Prints, commissions, whatever. Like right now you're drawing. So what you would do is you would have your camera angle facing more what you're drawing and explain to them. This is
going to be the new
this is inking.
whatever.
This is how we do this. But you don't want to give too much away.
Yeah,
But
I
just
like
to
that.
kill you and take over.
Well,
That's
you want
kind
to
of
give
been on my agenda to get like a GoPro or something like that to kind of fasten to the computer. A lot of people do that. A lot of artists do that.
They do.
Well,
I just, Jeff and I talked about it, and
we'll duct tape it to your head.
I thought of that already, dude. So
we have made a lot
I have
of
bought a big thick rubber band on my phone.
I can see he's got the 2 VHS recorders.
Well,
I can't find a rubber band big enough for my
Go ahead, Leo.
Noggin,
this is just me, being the dork that I am, but you might want to look into doing a screen capture and then just, have a camera like you have now for like a secondary shot. So do the screen capture.
That's another issue altogether. My computer is like 10 years old.
So. Is that a hint, Leo? You want to produce another show for us?
Leo.
I'm always thinking, It's,
Hey, the reason we love everything that Leo has done for us and in the Dorkening Podcast Network, but he has so many shows that he is working on and producing right now. We figured that if we tried to throw another one at him, he might go bald, jump out the window. But if you're interested in being involved in that, all you got to do is say you are, and we'll chat afterwards.
Yep.
Leo's got skills, man. We did a test run. He was telling me he's got like 150 shows on his network, and he manages every one. It's ridiculous.
He manages so many of them, but he rips down like this video broadcast. At some point in the future, will be ripped down and will be available on all podcast platforms. So he's doing more than we could ever imagine.
Yeah, totally.
To help us, help you, help him.
Totally.
If you know what I mean.
You keep going, it's going to cost us more fucking coffee.
Hey, listen. You know what? I mean, that's the least we can do. We're hoping with this new show and some of the other things coming down the line that when we come out of the pandemic and money starts to flow again, that we're going to be able to take the team that we've built up with us.
Why? Where are we going?
That's very cool.
Up.
Yeah.
Up.
Up.
All right, you didn't realize we're moving into an apartment together, all of us?
Us. On the Upper East Side.
It's going to be another show.
The Jeff Sons.
Yep.
The Jeff Sons.
Yeah. I thought it would be the Bensons.
The Bensons.
Oh, that's even better. I like that.
But I'm bummed.
But Leo, you just took on Roger Cabler's new show too, right?
Yeah, doing that. Actually, we're doing that probably Sunday this week because it's my 5-year wedding anniversary this weekend, so Saturday.
Wow.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Anniversary.
Thank you.
5 years?
5 years.
Happy anniversary.
Wow.
I think the proper anniversary gift for 5 years is rocks.
Wood.
Oh! You know what Leo's doing all day Saturday.
Actually, with the apocalypse, we said no gifts for each other. We just bought a brand new washer dryer because ours died, so it's
laundry all day Saturday.
Yeah, laundry all day Saturday. Yeah.
Well, after you give her wood, you're gonna have to do laundry.
you know,
He was speechless.
I was. You know, this is a little bit. It's not TMI, but it's, you know, just a little bit of my madness. You know, she just wanted to get like a, you know, just a basic, you know, washing machine, you know, set. But I went into Lowe's and ended up getting like one that's like on Wi-Fi, so she can actually like start and stop it from her phone. It'll like notify her when it's done. It does a little song.
Does it fold it for you too?
No. No.
I can see it now. You know, laying there, they're watching a movie together. Did you stop the washer? No. Did you? Hold on.
Yeah. You can check your phone.
Somebody's
like
gonna hack your washer. You're gonna have somebody else's laundry in there.
Yeah. Actually,
more bleach.
Yeah, it's gonna shoot bleach into your colors. You're screwed, dude.
Did any of you watch Silicon Valley?
No,
I've seen the first couple seasons. Yeah.
There was later on, I think, towards the final season, that was actually one of the story plots. Was they hacked like all the Wi-Fi refrigerators to do something nasty on the screen. It was pretty funny.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
No, I've actually been stuck on The Last Kingdom on Netflix.
Last Kingdom.
Oh, I started watching that. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that fantasy stuff?
It's Viking. So
Vikings.
yeah, it's the Norsemen and the Vikings and the Saxons, you know. It's actually I watched the first couple episodes. They're an hour long because it's Netflix. There's no commercials. I watched the first couple episodes and I was like, oh, fuck. Good thing there's a pandemic.
That good? You mean
Yeah.
you mean that good?
It was that good. I mean, if you liked Game of Thrones, and I've never watched Game of Thrones.
What?
I've
So
never seen
what you're
one
saying right now
episode.
isn't going to mean anything.
Well, my son watches Game of Thrones, and I told him about this. He watched the first episode, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is better."
No kidding.
Well, to be honest,
It's different. It's different.
No, well, to be honest, after the last season and a half, anything's better than Game of Thrones.
I wasn't gonna go there. I wasn't. People still
Build-up
like
to
us.
That was so good.
Oh my god, I am so hurt by what they did to that. It's, you know, the two producers, they kind of like fast tracked the last 2 seasons because they got a Star Wars deal. So they
is that what happened?
Joe's got another new book coming out, don't you? The Game of Groans.
No, as a matter of fact, I do have another one. I just
Viking
came up
Dead?
with it, just inspired. Inspired while I'm talking to you guys. I came up with this great series. It's about zombies, and these guys, the heroes, they're really into weed, and the zombies are like they feed off the weed. But it's a little risque because you guys are really adult and we swear a lot, and I don't know, my Christian ears can't handle this, so I was polluted, and I came up with a new series. Can you read that? So, like, you know, the cover is exclusive. You know, you gotta protect the children. You gotta protect the children. So
He's gonna have all 12 of them drawn up tonight.
So, thanks.
Oh my!
Jesus. So my phone was so impressed it fell over.
Because
So
you got publishers now
get
pitching.
ready for this assault of just quality comic books coming out. And it's for all. I got something for all ages. Like, you know, Choking Dead is for kids. Smoking Dead is for. I don't know what it's for yet. I got to figure that out. And then Stroking Dead, of course, for adult material.
Well, wouldn't the
So
Stroking
I got
Dead,
my bases covered.
Wouldn't the Stroking Dead be more for the teenagers?
The regatta.
Don't mess with my quality stuff, man. I've already made my decisions.
So, you know, this is just me being dorky, but Joe, what are you drawing on there? Is that a Wacom?
What am I drawing
yeah.
right now?
No, I
Yeah,
mean
this is-
the device
Oh, you
here.
mean the actual device?
Yeah.
Well,
Leo.
it's it's something called a Wacom tablet. It's made by Cintiq, and it's basically can you see this a little better?
Yep.
It is basically a tablet that you draw on with an electronic pen, this pen's kind of had it, but I bought a new pen and it doesn't really work really well. So I'm still using my old pen, which is about 10 years old, like I said. So instead of pen and ink on paper, I'm just drawing on an electronic pad.
Nice.
And,
Leo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think somebody's knocking on the door to come in the room.
Oh.
Coffee.
And there goes all the fucking cameras again.
I know. So I even fixed put us back to the 5-way shot. What the hell? Okay. Okay.
I'll have to have Bill order you a bag of coffee.
There we go. We're going to commercial.
Coffee.
I'm back.
Hey, you made it.
Can you hear me?
Well, we can hear you, but I don't see your video yet.
Oh, there. What's that?
There you are.
There it is.
There you are.
Oh, you drove home.
Well, I'm right up the street. So.
Hey,
We
you got a
came back
blue
just in
beacon on
time.
you.
I think we got about.
Actually, no, we're skipping the other show tonight.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so you, as long as you need to go.
Another 5 minutes.
Sorry, guys. I lost. Yeah.
You're still there. I see you.
Yeah.
No, I know. I mean, sorry, I lost you on the way down at the studio.
You know what?
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting. Everyone thinks
it's a whole series I'm going to hit the market with later this summer. So
Very
totally
cool.
original. Totally original.
Say hello, Loki.
Loki.
You see him?
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
There he is. Yeah.
And that is Bill's most famous puppet.
Yeah. He'll climb
So
up
lifelike.
Yeah, he'll want my hat. Is that light bothering you back there? Is that better?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
And yes, for the people that have joined us in between Bill leaving and coming back, he's back.
Yeah. And I apologize. I didn't hit the right button, so they had the camera on me while I was like swearing at the camera. So
Yes!
I hit commercial and it didn't go over.
Jeff, we have succeeded in our mission to destroy Leo. we have brought him from the Christian man that he was to the heathen.
Well, we certainly have showed him a different world.
Oh yeah,
I hope so. That was the intent.
Yep.
Totally.
You know, and I wish, like I said earlier, I really wish a lot of these events didn't end up getting postponed and canceled, because we had 17 different events booked. There was a lot that were cannabis events that Leo was actually going to be doing live streams from for us.
Yeah, and I believe the phrase was you were going to try to get me lit.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. You want it, Leo? If you really want to get lit, let me light you for television, because don't go by them. Light you better than they can light you.
Well, you know, for a TV, you need the three light shot, and we know, you know, Ben only counts to one, right?
Oh man! All right.
He only gets one rating for that too.
Whoa. Okay.
1 star for you. 1 star.
I don't even get a star.
No. If you sent the right stuff where you were told to do, but you can't read either. Thank God that Jeff does the writing.
Well, actually, I do the editing.
Who does the writing?
Ben, but he can't write. So my editing job is really tough.
What do you mean? Oh my God.
That's the only number you know, and don't give us your age.
What?
It's okay. It's okay.
You know, you're
I
just
see
trying to be
some.
number one. I know.
I see some interesting characters being written into this comic book and dying in very, very prestigious ways.
You need one character. You can't get more than two. Let Joe draw one character for you. That's all you're getting.
Dude, I'm busy. I got 3 titles rolling out.
Well, you still
Oh man.
So I didn't want to leave. Hold on, let me switch to the right camera here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Is that more than one?
Yeah, I know. We didn't want to leave Jay out. What's your process with drawing? Do you draw on like a Cintiq, or do you draw on paper and then scan it in? What's your process?
It varies. With my own comic, I draw it by hand. Then I scan it in. I do my gray tones, my coloring, and my lettering on the computer. I do have a lovely tablet. I don't have a Cintiq like Joe, but I have a XP pen, which is a cheaper version, but it gets the job done. So.
Yeah, those Cintiqs can be pricey. Our friend Alex Hoy, also an artisan, his Cintiq died, and he had to get it replaced in order to get some work done. But
they're way ahead of me. I only use paper and pencil and markers still.
It's still my favorite way.
Still sniffing the markers.
Still my favorite way to do it. That's what this stuff.
Yeah,
is.
as long as you can scan it in.
Ink on paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after you scan it in, what software do you use for editing?
Photoshop.
Okay.
I use Photoshop, and actually I lay out my my comic pages in a app called Comic Life, which I picked up ages ago and still works good.
Nice.
It creates the pages for me. I can break the panels into separate sections if I want, and has a nice various settings for the lettering. So.
Have you thought about using Illustrator? Because then you can convert your line drawings to vector art.
He don't like you, Bill.
Bill's being attacked over there, but
pay no attention. Just keep talking, Jay.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah, I don't have a current version of Illustrator, but yeah, I can definitely switch everything to vector that way. Nice for printing other sizes.
Yeah.
A monster.
We're all intrigued by the dog.
Dog has something to say.
Come up here. Well, he hasn't seen me all day, so he wants to play. You know?
Yeah.
So you got to go play with your dog?
I'm not going to let you touch that, Joe. See that guy? Fight him. That guy right there. Fight him. See him? And that one there, he can't count.
Because next time we go over there, he's going to have that little thing trained by our faces.
Right?
You can do that now.
Already working on it, huh?
Yep.
That's my next app.
You know.
That's my next app. Whoever I'm on the phone with, I'm going to tase them from my location. I'm working on that. I'm busy at the moment, but
would that be the zapping dead?
Yes. There we go. Look, it's my series, man. Don't steal it.
It's cool. You could do the cover on like a metal plate.
I love it. With 2 jumper cables on it.
Yeah,
You pick it up.
It's an interactive experience. This book literally made me piss myself.
I am definitely not going near any one of the 3 of them at a show in the future.
The next time I see you, I'll be like, Ben, check this book out. Yeah, it's a little heavy.
Somebody get the camera rolling.
Stand by my car while I connect the battery to it.
Don't mind the cables.
So when's the next book come out? 4. I know you can't count that high, Ben, but 4 is next, right?
Yes.
4 is next.
Okay.
4 is next. It's The writing is obviously being worked on and edited. We have not selected an artist as of yet. We kind of backed off a little bit when everything closed down.
Due to the pandemic and stuff.
You know what I mean? Because in order for us to proceed, we need sponsorships, and we don't want to be trying to hit people for sponsorships when everybody's out of freaking work.
Well, very considerate.
That's Joe's over there starting to work on 4 other books now. So you may not get any of those guys. They'll be too busy for you.
Yeah, I'm locked in, man. Nothing's changed in my schedule with the pandemic. I do the same thing. I sit at my desk all day, and it's all I've been doing for 20-some years. So
You just don't get to get out on weekends anymore.
Well, we need to hire the artist. In order to hire the artist, we need to make sure we have the funding for it. You know what I mean?
That's where the sponsorship comes in.
Correct.
Right.
So it'll get there,
That's cool.
We are moving forward in other things anyway, so
yes,
we're always moving forward.
Yep.
And that one, Ben has written that, and you haven't edited it yet.
Some of it has been edited.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
issue
here.
4,
We talked about their process a little bit while you were on the
driving
road,
home.
Bill. So
that's great because you got 2 pros over there, and I'm not talking about Jeff and Ben. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was scratching my head a little bit.
Whatever
works.
Yeah, well, comic writers and novel writers and all of that, we've never claimed to be, but it's working.
No, it's great having them all involved. It's when we have to talk to you two that we have the problem. We're supposed to be being nice to you, which is something else.
Well, this is nothing new. This is the normal. Actually, I think you've toned it down a little.
Well, that's because you put me on a tour.
You wore them out.
I don't know how well it came out through the tour, but
I'm actually watching both feeds. I'm watching the feed where we're on, and I'm watching the live feed. And I watched the tour through the live feed. It was actually really good.
Oh, I thought it was great. Yeah.
For those of you that didn't get to see the tour of Diamond Productions, you can go back and watch the show later. And, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll say.
Yeah,
we're probably get a letter tomorrow to cease and desist on showing it.
I was gonna say, Bill, just start charging for tours.
Yeah. Well, usually, there's a longer one, but that was well, I wasn't really ready for it, so a lot of the lighting wasn't on, and everybody was gone already. But the comic book looks good behind you, Ben.
Yes, I was pointing that out. This is one of the panels that Mr. Diamond drew, introducing the Ziffit zombies in issue number 2.
Nice.
And the continuation of the story continued into issue 3.
With 4 pages.
After I draw it goes over to Tammy. She does all the fancy stuff that Joe does. I don't do any of that stuff.
Oh, you have someone who takes care of that for you. That's great.
I draw it, I put the base color, and then I send it over to the graphic department. And
the remastering department.
Nice.
They take Bill's shit and make it look good.
I don't know, man.
That was Ben, Jeff.
Wow. My wife chimed in the chat. She says hi to everybody, as well as my daughter.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Loki is tearing up my.
I just did. They all just said hi. Yes.
She can come on.
No, she's behind the screen. No, she just got home. She said, "Can you have them say hi to Haley?" Because right at the beginning of the show, I don't know if you guys saw me jet out before we went live, but my daughter was at the store. She has diabetes and ended up having a seizure.
Oh wow!
And was rushed to the hospital. Here she is. Yeah, she's watching us live right now, so she's at the hospital, being cared for. But
her.
That
Shouldn't you be there?
No.
Okay.
No. This is something that we've dealt with for years due to her diabetes. We haven't had an episode in a couple years, but her mother and the doctors and stuff know how to care for the diabetes very well.
You just get in the fucking way.
What?
You would just get in the fucking way.
Oh yeah. You don't want me around because I don't put up with doctors and nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm better off staying home, letting my wife deal with.
I've been telling Jeff for you to stay home for a long time.
Thanks. I love you too.
You're welcome.
Well, best to your daughter. What is her name?
Her name's Haley.
Haley.
Actually, you met her at NECC.
Which one? The last one?
Would have been last March.
Last March.
Yeah, last March they came up. She came up with her boyfriend. Actually, she met.
Yes.
I know she didn't meet Jay, but Jay's met my wife. She didn't meet Leo, but I know she met Bill and she met you.
Was that the year of the gazebo?
Yes.
The year of the gazebo.
Yeah, that's when we did the whole.
That's my next series.
The year
of the gazebo.
Dead?
No, it's completely different.
The Toking gazebo.
The Toking gazebo. All right.
Well, we have a lot of content for episode 4 now. Now that we've been able to beat up at least Ben.
Right. I appreciate it though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I want to see if you can get through episode 3 and count how many Ziffits there are. You got to start with the front cover too.
Okay.
Those 3. You got that?
Oh, I would have hid more in the cover then.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You should have told him that there were. He would have never been able to find them.
You have to draw the Jay. You have to draw the Ziffits from behind.
True. It's gonna be Bill Diamond's elbow.
That's for Jeff. Jeff likes it. Never mind.
Oh man. Oh.
Wow. Family show.
I mean, I'm shocked at the viewership still. We've been on for an hour and 50 minutes and we're still holding strong with some strong numbers.
How are you able to count? You can't count numbers. What's your
No, but I can see what it says.
And
It says the digit.
Yeah, it just keeps going one. I just see it all going up the screen.
Well,
I know there's a lot because there's more than one.
So you guys, if I have my own podcast for like Smoking Dead, will you guys be on it? Because
I will. I wouldn't count on number 1 over there.
And Joe, I'll give you a tour of my studio.
Oh, so that'd be great.
Yeah,
dude, total.
All you have to do is spin around, right?
Yeah.
You live. Oh, I was hoping you lived in like an airplane hangar or something bigger than what Bill's got.
I could get like a little model airplane and put it on my desk.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Wait a minute. You got to be a little more creative than that. What you got to do is get a little plane and put it on your hangar in your closet.
Oh God. Where's a Leo? You don't have any sound effects on this show? That was begging for a rim shot right there.
Loki's giving us enough sound effects.
Yeah. Got it.
That just cost me another bag of coffee. Every time he uses sound effects, I got to pay him extra.
Well, that's one I got. I got a coffee cup, but no coffee.
Well, that's true.
You got coffee. I'm jealous.
Does Deadly Grounds come in Keurig?
No.
Nope. Whole bean and roast only.
Yep.
So, Bill, you're shit out of luck because you don't know how to make coffee.
I have people that do that.
I was just going to say he's got John.
Yes, people.
Remaster his coffee, too.
Oh my God.
I had more than one.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Even at the shows, I have people that get coffee.
Yeah, you should know that by now, Jeff. If we're at the same show as Bill, usually I can put my order in before his person leaves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, I have CRS.
Can't remember shit.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good one. I'm
Yeah.
going to use that.
Of
Leo,
course you
where's your
are.
sound
Serious.
effect?
Another comic.
CRS.
Jim John, I'll let you in the room.
No, this one's going to be giant size. Giant size CRS. Going to do it huge on a big metal plate.
Oh, my word.
With a picture of an ass hat.
I can draw it.
Hooked up to the electrical probes.
Bill's going to make the puppet of it, so.
We're on to something here.
Joe.
What was that?
Joe, you're working away.
I am.
I'm watching him work away.
We've been watching him work away the whole time. We think he's working on something really, and then he'll flip around the camera, and it's just another cover that he just drew. I think we totally screwed up his work ethic for the
Billy,
night.
you didn't see my last series. I'm supposed to get work done. I'm inspired. So this is my last series that's coming out in June.
I'm watching.
I can see Loki loves it.
Oh, Loki,
He's growling.
He's just growling and ripping away because he wants to chomp. He likes to chomp.
Oh, let it chomp on Ben.
Why?
Why not?
What the hell? This was supposed to be a roast of the Toking Dead, not Ben.
I smell the end of the Toking Dead right here.
Oh,
Look,
no.
we only get to do it once, so.
No, that's not true. This is kind of how it goes at events and shows.
I was just going to say, Bill does it every time he sees us.
Right?
Well, it just happens to be there. It doesn't take much.
We're easy targets, is that what you're saying?
Like I said, I have one up on the wall. I throw darts at it all the time with both your faces on.
Low-hanging fruit. That's my next series, the low-hanging fruits.
So, Leo, do they
Low-hanging dead?
Dead
fruits. Do they do this every time? Sit there and try to look pretty?
Oh, sorry, repeat that, Bill?
Do they just sit there and try to look pretty, these two?
Yeah, that's every episode.
I mean, if you look at it, like, look at Jeff. He looks like a mugshot. All you have to do is put numbers under him. You'll find him on the post office wall.
That's because that background is actually like the height.
Front view, side view. Front view, side view.
We could probably add that for the next show. Little numbers.
Great. That'd be great.
Why don't we just add bullet holes?
You got to go to the other guy for that. He can't carry as many bullet holes he's going to get shot at. So, yeah, what did I tell you? Even Loki turned around on that one. Like, really? That's my rule.
Oh, you're killing me.
Oh,
Jeff, you look like you're getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm fucking starving.
You didn't eat, did you?
No.
You know better.
Well, so I'm only drinking Fanta.
Oh, you're not even no martini tonight.
After the show, when I eat.
Oh.
Bill knows what happens when I have martinis and don't eat. He ends up in plants.
You knock him into plants.
I should
Now
send
that
a
podcast right there.
There you go. So, what else were you guys supposed to talk about at this? This is my first one with you, and so far it seems to be that.
Well, nothing. I mean, since you've been, when you came on, you wanted to make it all about you and for your factory and shit.
That's because we heard nothing from you.
Well, normally when we do these shows,
yeah,
we have one specific guest on, or guests like music bands or things of that nature, and the whole show is about what they're doing. Tonight, what we wanted to do was spotlight some of the great artists that we've had opportunities to work with and become friends with. Well, some of them.
And just kind of fuck around a little bit.
And just try to break the monotony of the quarantine, this pandemic, everything that's going on in the world, and show people that, you know, when events do kick off again, that you really got to come down. You got to come down to these events. You've got to see these artists, these creators, these people that are there, because this is it, man. I mean, this is how it works.
You definitely want to go out and see Jay and Joe and see all their great work, and then watch me throw darts at these other two. Chance.
You know,
and maybe they'll have copies of issue 3 out there for you at some point. Apparently they only have one. Apparently they only had one to spare. So.
I'm surprised they even had an envelope to put it in. So
wow.
And it was even padded.
It was waterproof and padded, so he couldn't throw it in the Hudson with the cup.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that. No, the Ziffits wanted it, and the crew wanted it. And they turned around and go, "What? One?" I said, "Hey guys, look, I got the copy." They're all looking at me, and I pull out one, and they're like that. I said, "Ben can't count," and they're all like, "All right, we'll remind him of that next time he's at a con, and they ask us anything. We're only going to give him one answer." They were pretty disappointed.
Oh man,
they loved Jay's cover. They really did. They loved it, and they all wanted Jay's cover. And I said, "I'll give you his phone number, but believe me, he probably won't be able to figure out the numbers on the phone."
I won't answer him. Nope.
So you had a lot of disappointed people, thanks to you.
Well, that's not the first time I've heard that.
I'm gonna.
Now he's roasting himself.
I'm gonna get some special ones printed, and I'll leave out 4 pages before I send it to Bill.
We have the blow up, so we don't really care. We know what they look like. The problem is we have those. They wanted Jay's cover.
Oh, Jay.
They don't give a shit about nothing else. They just want Jay's cover.
When you came up, they weren't interested. They wanted Jay's cover.
I appreciate that. I'll send them one copy. All I have.
It's the only one.
Someday, if we put the one that Joe never got, the one that we always got, and the one that Jay's got, that's 3 copies. How many did you have printed?
100.
100.
100.
And you didn't take like the first 5 to 10 out?
Yeah.
You did.
The one you got, Ben actually sent you the one that he had in his frame.
Really?
Yeah,
because we sold out faster than we
did pre-orders and didn't expect it to hit what it hit. We just did not expect it.
So you're printing more, right?
Yeah, they're actually due in tomorrow. So
I will have them tomorrow, Bill. Aren't you listening to me?
I'll make sure that we send. What did you say? You needed 5?
That would be nice. That is more than one.
I'll make sure that you get 5.
Those are second printings,
stapled together.
Stapled together.
Appreciate having Jay's cover.
No, and I am going to make sure that I'll make sure I autograph Jay's cover in really big letters this time, right across the cover.
If Jay autographed it, not you.
Well, you have to wait for an event for that.
Or go see Jay.
You are an event, and the best thing about you as an event is when it gets canceled.
Yeah, that got a lot of laughing faces. Oh my! But
wow,
yeah, we're pushing 2 hours here, so we should probably wrap this up. Jeff's got to eat.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys have nothing else to do. I mean, more to do than hang out with us.
I'll be up all night for us.
So I'm gonna send it over to Leo.
Yeah.
Leo can start his demise of this show.
Sure. I just have to ask: is this Jeff's hangry face?
Hangry?
Angry.
Hangry.
Hungry, angry
Hungry.
face.
Hangry.
Angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well, I
my
just want to
belly's
say one thing. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your toast or roast, because if it was toast or roast, I'm sure we would only get one of either. So, thank you.
Hey, Joe, roasting
Yeah.
dead.
Roasting dead? Let me think about it.
Wait a minute. Where's the roasting dead?
Maybe a backup. You guys
Okay.
can have roasting dead. I got 3 series and very comfortable with.
I want to thank you all for watching this evening, and very important, check the show notes. There's a ton of information there for our awesome guests, and like I said earlier, now is the time that we need to support artists, support local businesses, and check out their Facebooks and their websites, and if they got anything for sale, definitely think about picking it up. Also, like your local comic book shop, reach out to them, and some of them are delivering. I know mine is, and just call them up. They'll do a delivery, so you can get some
Bill,
awesome.
The
awesome
dog's not a
comics.
puppet.
That's okay.
That's the dog too.
The hell are you doing to that thing?
No, here's my copy. I only got one. Dog.
This show is brought to you by the Dorkening Podcast Network, which is me. So just go to thedorkening.com. You'll find a bunch of stuff, and including the 20 some odd shows on the network. And so, Bill, where do you like interacting with your fans?
From behind.
Say that again, Loki's like.
So what social media platform do you like interacting with your fans the most?
They can go to BillDiamondProductions.com or Bill Diamond's Facebook page, and they can see some of the upcoming Monster TV stuff. There's also, they can go to Ferro Production and the Stan Winston School of Character Arts.
Awesome. Very cool. Okay. Wow. Jay, same question for you. Where do you like interacting with your fans?
I mostly interact on Facebook. Jay Moores, JAYMOOERS. You can find me on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram. I have a website, EdenParkTales.com, which I need to update, but it's there as well.
Cool beans.
There you go.
Joe.
I'm on Facebook occasionally.
Right now?
No, not right now. I'm working on my series.
No, you're live on Facebook right now.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
I'm on the Facebook. I'm on the Instagram. Probably go to joe.stpierre.com or astronautinc.com. It's probably the best way to. I will go to that site because you can email me there, and there are social media links there. So let me just make sure that the link is working. Yes, Joe St.Pierre. JoeSt.Pierre.com is still live, so that's good.
Awesome.
And there's plenty of stuff to buy there. I take commissions. If you want to drop me an email, I'll put you on the schedule. I'll send you a copy of The Choking Dead when it's done. You can pre-order it through me.
All the fans will want to do that because those two artists that are there are the best. They're not great.
Agreed.
Yeah.
If you say so.
Can't agree more.
Why do you think? Hey, Bill. Why do you think they have cover art and you're buried on the inside?
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that because they're both great artists, and it's a pleasure to be in the magazine with them. Not with you two, but in the magazine with them.
Yeah, Bill, let's start something without these guys. What do you
say? Let's do it. Okay, do a cover.
I'll do the back cover.
From behind.
That's right. Apparently, Jeff likes, so.
Sounds good. I had a great time. Thanks for inviting me to this thing. I'll never do one of these again, but I had a good time.
I'll never do one of these again.
He looked out with you.
Oh my!
Actually, Joe, you talked about doing some live streams. I'll send you a link through. I'll send you a link through Facebook of something that could probably help you.
Okay.
You know, it's we can chat afterwards. But you know, if you have
seriously, if I started doing live streams, you guys could be on the show with me, right? You wouldn't mind, right?
No.
Not at all.
Okay, that'd be cool.
You can have Ben once.
Just one time for 1 minute. and scene.
That's nothing but love.
Yeah.
Ben roast is complete.
Ben and Jeff, thank you for this evening. Why don't you guys take us out?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Well, I like to be followed. Well, just like Bill, from behind. That's how Jay drew me.
Yes, sorry.
Facebook, the Token Dead on Facebook, Token Dead 1 on Instagram. I don't know the Twitter because I don't do that shit. Just Google the Token Dead, you'll find us. If you see Bill's face, just ignore it. And I don't know what happens if you Google Ziffits. I haven't done that yet.
I want to see the reality show where you guys are all living in Bill's airplane hangar and just want to see who gets killed last.
Well, I'll be first.
I'm waiting for him to make miniatures so he can just go squish.
We may have to do one of these there so we can drop some effects and stuff on them.
Sounds good.
All right, Ben, take us out like you normally do.
Leo, what about you? Where do you like people seeing you?
For me, just Google Leo Pond. Yeah. Just Google Leo Pond. You find a bunch of stuff. Could be true, could be not. But more importantly, head on over to thedorkening.com. I think it's 26 shows on the network now, all on major podcasting platforms. iTunes, Spotify, including, Still Token with. So, yeah, tons of shows there. And, that's about it.
Nice. Well, Jeff and I want to thank you guys for coming up here and hanging out with us tonight and having some laughs. It was a blast. Most importantly, we want to thank our veterans and our first responders for doing what you guys do every day so people like us can do what we do every day. And during this pandemic, we want to give a huge shout out to all the doctors and nurses on the front line trying to keep this thing, safe and keeping themselves safe.
It's Nurses Day today, so
yes,
happy
it's Nurses Day. Happy Nurses Day. We love you all. We'll see you soon. We're out.
Peace.
Catch you guys later. Bye.
Your book of lies will buy you a mild acceptance. My free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we die, you'll be another angel in heaven, but me, I'll be a fucking legend in hell.